I was a corporal musician on the battleship Tennessee, and my battle station was up in the mast, the top of the mast, as a spotter for the 5-inch broadside guns. Unfortunately, the gun battery manned by the Marines was on the starboard side, and they couldn't train the guns out anyhow because they were landing. So there was no, the only guns that fired on the ship were the anti-aircraft guns. When I got up to my station, I put the sound power phones on, talked to the guns, the gun crews who couldn't see anything that was going on because they were on the offside. I tried to give them a blow-by-blow account of what I saw from up there. I watched the Arizona go up in a terrible loud noise, and that shattered me right there. And then I looked down at all the flaming oil and the men had been blown over the side, and my heart went out to them. But the real heroes, in my estimation, were the boat crews and the boats that went in the flaming oil and tried to rescue these men that were floundering. After so long a time and a few machine gun billets going through my location up on top there, I looked out and saw a Japanese plane that had dropped its torpedo, and as they dropped the torpedoes, they crossed over Ford Island. The West Virginia by this time had had about 2 or 3 torpedoes in it. She was tied alongside of us. We were tied just forward of the Arizona and right back of the Maryland and the Oklahoma. As you know, the Oklahoma was torpedoed and capsized. She rolled over. The West Virginia protected us from torpedoes because she took the brunt of the attack, and she went down into the mud, but was still tied to us. The Arizona, of course, was a complete total loss. It was chaotic, but the men responded. We drilled for so often, and we knew what to do, what had to be done, and the men did what they had to do, just like an old newsreel. I remember lots and lots of things. On the day before Pearl Harbor, Saturday, I had committed some minor offense, and the first sergeant took away my liberty, which was my ability to go ashore on Saturday and Sunday, and made me paint the interior of the spotters up there. And I had a bucket of aluminum out of rust paint, and I painted the entire area. And when I came up there, when they sounded general quarters, first thing I did, of course, was tip over the bucket that I left there. So it was a slippery, gooey mess. And unfortunately, the first sergeant came up there, I read later in his report, almost did a pratfall, and was lucky he didn't fall down through the opening in the hatch. Makes me feel very proud to people take enough time, thoughtful enough to come and enjoy this meeting. It does. And I am exalted that as it were, I'm the sole survivor of this outfit representing you. I'm sorry that there are not more people with us, but the good Lord giveth and the good Lord taketh away. I've been out to Pearl Harbor a number of times. I went out on the 50th anniversary up to the Punch Bowl and the ceremony of the burial up there. It was very impressive. We had a tremendous turnout for that. That was 21 years ago. I made 1 or 2 other trips out there, but I haven't traveled much in the last few years.
And whereas today we recognize and honor those brave heroes who died and demonstrate our deep gratitude and admiration for their sacrifice. Now therefore, I, Bill Haslam, Governor of the State of Tennessee, do hereby proclaim December 7th, 2012 as Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day in Tennessee, and encourage all citizens to join me of this worthy observance. In witness whereof, I have hereunto set my hand and caused the official seal of the State of Tennessee to be affixed at Nashville on the 7th day of December, 2012. Signed, Bill Haslam, Governor, and Trey Hargett, Secretary of State.
I am very, very honored. I really, thank you so much.